caught a lot of static. And me, I would like it automatic. Oh, what did you think would happen next? Oh, what?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Utah Jazz at their home, Energy Solutions Arena. Well, for Utah, they won Game 3 going away and are looking to make another statement tonight. Definitely a bounce in their step. And this is a pivotal game for them, a chance to take a 3-1 series lead. After stealing home court, how important is it, Kenny, that they win here tonight?
It's huge, Ernie. No question about it. Because if you lose this one, you lose, basically, you're back into a 3-game series. And how can you say you have an advantage in a 3-game series? You have to get this one.
It's big time, Ernie. This is one of those games where whoever wins, I think, will have control of the series. Both teams know the stakes and the importance of the win tonight.
Well put. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
You good? I'm good. Time the ball. You ready to go get that W? Of course, I'm always ready. Let's do this. Let's do it. Right.
All right, you can join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Utah Jazz. Take a look at Utah, a critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. For Rudy Gobert, Rodney Hood comes in for Alec Burks, and Max subbed in for Exum. Freaks checked in for Golden State. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Freak in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, Derek Favors with the rebound. Matt dishes to Whitten, and stolen by Barnes. Freak with it. Favors picks him up. Freak kicks to Green. From deep three-point range, Hayward grabs the board. Utah leading by 6. And stolen by Freak. Rebounded by the Jazz. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Mack, covered by Barnes. Inside, 11 feet away. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Warriors trail by 6. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. We talked about their position going into Game 4, and he said, well, obviously we feel pretty good about ourselves right now, but it's a long series and we need to continue to play to our strengths. No doubt a win here would put them in a very strong position. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Utah shooting their first free throw of the night. Some changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's check in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. collection of assassins you see on your screen right there. Just deadly. They were the most accurate shooting guards in the regular season. Klay Thompson is second.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Freak. And again, no good by Golden State.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Back to Iguodala. 5 on the clock. The three, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Freak. Freak's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gets that to go, but it's been a bumpy ride so far. Just 1 of 5 for him overall.
And Matt kicks to Hood. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Now here's Freak to the inside. Thompson with the bucket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Jazz leading by 6. There's the screen. McGee against Favors. Hood kicks to Withy. Makes it off the glass.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Favors. Now Freak, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks it to Withy. There's a screen. There's the dish to Hayward. To the paint. Withy, no good. Warriors trail by 8. There's Freak. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Favors. All sorts of time. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
All right. And here's Golden State. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block.
That That's not a Petty or a Manny, folks. That's a facial. That's up right there. This guy is always bringing the noise.
Is there anybody, Greg, in the game that enjoys attacking the basket more?
Only him.
Yeah.
Nobody that I can think of. That's part of what makes him go.
Shot clock at 5, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Utah, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Freak. He has 7. There's the pass to McGee. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Favors. The Jazz have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's Freak. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Jazz lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start. And the Warriors with some changes. Freaks checked in for Festus Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Trey Burke is out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Hayward. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Withy in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Looking at the game so far for Freak, 9 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Outside Curry. Here's Barnes. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Barnes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. Barnes hits them both. Here's Mack. He dishes it to Burke. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you. Sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now here's Freak, defended by Gobert. It's stolen by Gobert. And now running it up the court, Mack pushing it out. Finished off the break. Mack's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz put together a nice one. He picked up 18 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
In the corner, it's Hayward. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Move the ball. Stick it
There's
to
Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, a lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. Klay Thompson, number 1.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
Count that one. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Mack, no luck.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The free throw off from McGee. Utah leading by 11. Mack, the pass to Burke. They set the pick. Jumper off the screen. No good. The Warriors go the other way.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's his first personal foul at the line of the Jazz.
Free throw good. Freak.
All right, come on, lock it up, fellas, lock it up.
That one is no good. Utah's gotten gold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Fires from deep. Burke can't get it to go.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Burke hits them both.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities. Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Passes it to Hayward. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And stolen by Burke. Pass to Hayward. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And the Jazz making a change here. Exum's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Here's Exum. Feeds it to Favors. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Freak. Rebounded by the Jazz. Withey's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And stolen by Freak. Pulls up. No good on that last second attempt there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Jazz up 19. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
Switching sides is going to help for sure. I swear that rim we were shooting at was off. It was like carnival ring or something. Or an oval or something. Not a circle. You feel me? That once we switch sides, we'll be the team.
Welcome back as we get set to go. Some changes. Rodney Hood's checked in for Gobert. Mack comes in for Burks. And it's Burke in for Exum. Golden State also making some changes. Freaks checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Freak is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in the point guard. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Favors. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
There's Freak using his post move to get the 2 points. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter. Jazz leading by 20. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The quick look, no good that time. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mack, no luck. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
This is disruptive.
Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And the basket good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Here's Freak. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Utah. Numbers at the line for him in this one. 4 of 7. The first one falls.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Freak with the ball.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
He hits both from the stripe. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Gobert. Can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Freak. Fended by Hayward. The screen from Thompson. Here's Freak. Gobert with the block. Burke. No good trying to beat the buzzer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of... And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series.
Well, Derek, first off,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Arnie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Rudy Gobert is a game changer, guys. He had a major effect on this game. First and foremost, his length causes so many problems at both ends of the floor. He's developed into one of the NBA's towers of terror.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.
America's Next Top Model back